Do you want to deliver an exceptional personal service to every customer, but don't know how to do it at scale without creating extra work? This is not a unique problem, nor is it one that hasn't been encountered before. Large businesses such as Starbucks, Amazon, Walmart have already addressed it and using proven solutions. With recent tech advancements, these capabilities are now accessible to any business of any shape and size, not just reserved for the big corporations. Personalization happens more than you think. Have you ever been remembered by a business that you rarely visit and found yourself momentarily taken back? Welcome back, Andrew. Same oat milk latte as last time? Or you make a booking with a restaurant and they say, last time you made a booking with a table for 6 near the bar. Would you like the same? You pause and think, they really know me here. This is exceptional service. This is called personalization. For years, this level of service has been reserved for large companies with expensive systems. Today, with modern CRMs and AI, even small local businesses can do this automatically. In this video, I'll show how simple it can be to create one of these systems using a dog grooming business example. I will set up a simple CRM and personalize emails that make the customer feel remembered and valued, and also a follow-up 3 months later that boosts customer retention and increase booking rate. I like to back my words up with some data. So look at this study from McKinsey where they say fast-growing companies drive 40% more revenue from personalization than slower-growing counterparts. And a slightly older study, but still a relevant one, from Epsilon. The study is called The Power of Me. They conducted a study that found that 80% of consumers are more likely to purchase when brands offer a personalized experience. They also listed the top companies that were excellent at personalization. Take a look at the list. See how it's only the big companies. Now, with the latest advancements in AI, your business can get involved too. Let me show you how you can get something like this up and running in your business. There's a few routes of getting it done. Mine will be custom code using Airtable, and I will mention alternatives throughout the video so you can get an idea how to map this out for yourself and how simple it can be. This is how modern businesses use AI and automation smartly. More importantly, it gives you the complete visibility over your customer base. It helps you understand the demographics, and it turns one-time visitors into repeated customers. It's amazing that these tools are available for small and medium-sized businesses now. Businesses using simple, affordable tools can create what looks like a premium boutique level of service. When you remember their order, their preference, their dog's name, they don't see the technology, they see exceptional care and the owner who has more time and attention to focus their energy elsewhere. This is how small and medium-sized businesses win. Create simple systems with clever results. So now we've run through what personalization is, I set up a little demo business where we can sort of show you how it works in the real world. So what we'll be doing is tracking, remembering people's previous behaviors, some personalized communications via email, and just notes in case they contact you in the future, and some automated follow-ups that come in 3 months' time that send a little personalized message to the user once they've been through your service. So this is perfect. It's the little demo dog cleaning, pet cleaning clinic I've set up for a website. Just a little simple one. I built it with Next.js. Just a front-end framework for creating websites for developers. So if you're not technical, you could use Wix. There's no bias to this, what's on the front end. If you don't know how to code or you don't have a developer at hand, you could use this. Or more recently, you could probably use one of the vibe coding tools to try and make a front end that people can sort of interact with, and you can actually deploy it on these sort of software. So there's 3 different options to how you approach the front end part. I've gone with custom code. You can go with whatever you want. So with this, a customer is going to be able to book a service. Let's run through how it works, how we track stuff from the start. Let's make a booking. So I'm going to go with precise styling. We'll call our dog Steve. It's not a very good dog name, but he's a pug. We'll set sort of an afternoon time. So this is where the start of the personalization can start for a business. We're going to capture some stuff about the user, about the dog in the form. So we're going to put the prep temperament as energetic, and he's got a bit of allergies to some of the things. Some of the things with Steve, he doesn't like his ears being touched. So we've added this sort of note box that it informs the business about the dog, the temperament, the skin sensitivity. But when this goes through our backend, we will put this through AI and it will sort of clean it for us and sort of add a personal touch to it. So we're going to confirm the reservation. So we're all booked in now. Steve's appointment's booked in. So what's actually happened that's different to any other form that you see on the website? Well, we've actually took the information and run it through our custom coded backend. I'll show you in a minute. But as you can see, this is all dummy data, so don't be worried, we're not leaking anyone's information. So how it gets here, I'll show you in a minute, but I just want to show you what I'm using for the backend. I'm actually using a simple website called Airtable. It's where you can store data and you can kind of make a simple CRM. It's working as my database essentially for the project. As you can see, Steve came through, Andrew Keogh, test that mail, the number, the dog type, the dog breed, not type, what kind of service is going, energetic, allergic, and the notes. So at the minute, we don't have anything that's personalized for the customer. Don't worry if you don't understand this code element. I'm going to show you some alternative ways to get around it. So from our website, mine's custom coded, as you can see. It sends a booking request to my backend server, which is here. It takes the data and then just simply adds it to our Airtable. That's as simple as it is. There's nothing complicated here. We take the data, we put it on the website. If you're not technical, there's other ways of doing this where you don't have to set up a backend server. There's tools like N8N, Zapier, and other no-code tools where you can set up custom drag and drop sort of automations that can get your data from A to B. So if you're not technical, don't know how to code, probably look into N8N or Zapier, or even Lovable might be able to help you. Anyway, so once the data is gone from our website to the server, it's now in our database. We can now perform some of the personalization magic for the customers. So now we're heading over to the admin portal, sort of like the back end of the business would be running, what they would see. So now we're in the admin panel for the business. This is sort of where the personalization starts to take shape. As you can see, we've got all of our bookings. Each booking's got the date, the price, exactly what they want. And it also gives some information from previous appointments, such as Sophie's a Yorkshire Terrier with anxious temperament and sensitive skin. Sort of stuff you've had before from the user. You can add stuff and information that you received from your conversation with the client when they was at the business. For example, Mark Johnson mentioned he was going on an upcoming cruise. So next time they turn up, you can mention, oh, how was your cruise? That's the sort of personalized touch that this helps out with. So if we scroll down to the example we added just a minute ago, Steve the pug's coming in for his grooming. We've got the information about the sensitive skin that apparently pugs need to have. I don't really know, but gives them some prep tips, some upskilling opportunities we can add, and also avoid touching his ears, which was mentioned in the form prior. Now let's imagine the appointment's finished. Steve's happy, he's nice and clean. We've got the emails that we create. So we can do a post email, pre-email, or even a follow-up in 3 months' time. So we'll go into the emails. So now we've had the appointment. We've got information about the dog, the client, how the session went. As you can see, we created a post-booking confirmation. It just basically goes through thank you, the appointment details, how much it was, and also we've taken notes on Steve's energetic nature and we've taken care of his skin, given his allergies. Rest assured, we'll be mindful to touching his ears. So everything we mentioned in the form has made it this far again, and anything else we would have added throughout the appointment could have been in this email. We've also got a 3-month follow-up. This is where we'll send an email after 3 months, maybe with the dogs due another periodic checkup. The email mentions about your energetic pug, which we stored in our Airtable, so we already know it. We don't need to remember this information for the client. It's been 3 months in the last precise style here at Perfect Grooming Studio. We remembered his spirited personality and his aversion to be having his ears touched. You could even add what type of trim haircut it had, I don't know, anything to do with whatever went on in the session. Also, we've added a note about Steve's allergic skin, keeping his coat clean and well maintained to prevent irritation from the dry winter air. So this is all just stuff you can add to the email to try and make a more personalized feel for everyone in your business. So how does this happen? Just like before, you don't need to know how to code how to do this. I've just done it through coding solutions because that's how I prefer. You can do it through the NA10 or Zapier. They'll both be applicable for this example. So what did I do? I have an automation that runs after 3 months that will send this personalized follow-up email. I won't have to manually do anything for this. It basically takes the records from the Airtable database and then it sends it to my generate personalized follow-up. This is where I send all of the information about the appointment, the dog, and sort of a template to what I want the email saying. It's then returned as a subject and body, and then I also send the email to the client. Everything's done automatically. There's no human input. We can customize this as much as the person needs. You can change the template. So this is quite a good example of how you can add a personalized touch to your service. All of this was done pretty simply. It was a form, a simple place to store. It could be Google Sheets, Airtable, or even a database if you've got one, or any of the CRMs, HubSpot, Salesforce. You can use no-code tools, you can use click and drop tools, you can use drag and drop tools, or custom code it. So all of this was done in a very short time, and it can make a massive impact for a business. If you're looking to implement this technology solution in your business and don't know where to start, we've left a booking link in the description below. Let's have an initial consultation and discuss how we can modernize your operation and grow your business by using us as a digital transformation partner. If you're not at this stage, you can just help us by liking and subscribing to the channel. Would be greatly appreciated. Thank you.